at block 4, that is a big bank reconciliation statement and bill transactions. But today I'm going to explain about block 5, that is accounting for non-trading concern and incomplete records. So today's session is block 5, that is accounting for non-trading and incomplete records. In that, we have a 4 unit concern and preparation of trading concern, system, problems on of single entry system into double entry system. And this is one of the most important chapter for you. It will become 30 to 40 minutes. From this block, it will be cover around 40 to 50 marks. So, discuss about today, page number 73. Page number 73. Now I'm starting accounting for non-trading concern and incomplete record. Okay, first introduction. First introduction or meaning for non-trading concern. Is anyone know about non-trading concern? If you know means just a drop in chat box. If you know means just a drop a message in chat box. Do you even know about what is non-trading concern? Okay, I'm explaining meaning of non-trading concern. See, the organization which are established for the purpose of rendering social services to its members and to the society is known as non-trading concern. See, non-trading concern means this is not profit oriented. It is a purely social services, rendering a social services to not making a profit of that is not goal. First goal is very important is rendering a social services. That is the main concentration of non-trading concern. You only know about the differences between the trading and non-trading concerns. Page number 76, the differences between a trading and non-trading concern. So basic aim for trading concern is to earn a profit. Is to earn a profit. But whereas non-trading concern, the goal of non-trading concern is to render a social service, such as a promotion of art, culture, education, etc. This is the basic aim of non-trading. See, you have to understand what is trading concern and what are those trading concern. And here we have so many examples for non-trading concern, such as education institutions or hospitality, so and sports club, charity. These all come from the non-trading concern. Here we have two types, that is our income and expenditure account and another one is balance sheet. First one is income and expenditure and another one is balance sheet. But in the first block, first unit, we have to understand what is receipt and payment account. What is receipts and payment account? Okay, so receipts and payment account is prepared at the end of the year. So you have to understand when we have to prepare for receipts and payment account. It is almostly we have to prepare at the end of the year with help of cash receipts. With help of cash receipts, journals and cash payments. This is very important. There is a receipts and payment account. See, the format of receipts and payment is for the debit side we have to mention receipts. For the credit side we have mentioned payment. In this, next we are going for income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. See, non-profit organizations do not aim at making profits, and since and hence they prepare income and expenditure account in order to know the results of their activities. Each and every organization have to find out whether the going a profit or whether the going or income or any expenses occur during the year. That is a very important thing we have to understand. And one of the most question in this question, and one of the most important theory question for this chapter, for this unit, that is the differences between receipts and payment account or income and expenditure account. Surely I hope it will become around 10 marks. Please make a notes on differences between receipts and payment account and income and expenditure account. It will become around 10 marks. Page number 79. Again, I'm explaining what are the differences between receipts and payment account and income and expenditure account. Okay, so first, we have in receipts and payment account, it is a summary of the cash book. Very important. ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬುಕ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. When you are going for income and expenditure account, it takes the place of profit and loss account in non-trading concern. ಸಿ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ನಾನ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅವಾಗ ಅದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾನ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಸಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ education institution, you are running a education institution. At the time you have to open income and expenditure account in the non-trading concern. Okay, and receipts and payment is a real account. So receipts and payment ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ್ದು, it's a real account, but whereas income and expenditure it is a nominal account. Okay, next, in receipts account it shows classified total of actual cash receipts and actual cash payments. Okay, in the income and expenditure it shows the classified heads of entire income and expenditure for the year. In receipts and payment we are receiving only, we are enter only cash receipts and cash payments in the receipts and expenditure account. But yes, but whereas income and expenditure account, it only we are only income and expenditure account for the year. Okay, so differences in page number 79 and 80. Still we have so many points we have regarding about payment account and expenditure account. For reference you should next I will go for items. What are capital revenue items? See here, in order to give correct accounting treatments to various items in accounting, it is better trading concern. We are classification of capital and revenue items. It is very important. Okay, so capital and revenue items is very important. So capital under it will come capital receipts and capital expenditure. Items become revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. See, when you are going for problem, at the time you have to understand what is capital receipts or capital expenditure. Again, now what is revenue receipts and revenue expenditure. When you have theory topics, okay, now is listening. Okay, when you are going for problems for non-trading concern, at that time you have to understand whether it is a capital receipts or capital expenditure, or it is a revenue receipts or it's a revenue expenditure. It is the very important. Okay, so first I will explain what is capital receipts. Okay, they are the items related to sale proceeds received on fixed assets or investment or receiving capital from owners to business or loan amount, funds from accepting fixed deposits. See, this is page number 81. Page number 81. You can refer. It's a full theory. See, this is a capital receipt and capital expenditure. We have in this type of expenditure for which it is made, benefit is not exhausted in just 1 year, but it's for more than 1 year. Example, acquisition of machinery, that is a capital expenditure. See, more than 1 year, it will comes under capital expenditure. Okay, next, revenue receipts. Next, revenue receipts. Okay, in revenue receipts, any receipts acknowledged on account of sale proceeds of goods or any repetitive receipts such as, for example, rent or interest on lending or commission received, that is a revenue receipts. Okay, revenue receipts means it is a any repetitive income received, that is a revenue receipts. Whereas revenue expenditure, any expenditure made repeatedly for business, such as purchase of raw material. See, the differences between revenue receipts and revenue expenditure you have to understand carefully. Say revenue receipt means any repetitive income, whereas revenue expenditure repeatedly for business purpose. For example, purchase of raw material or paying wages, electricity charge or commission paid. What are the expenses? What are the we are paying that amount? That call will be revenue expenditure. Very important. And last one topic, that is deferred revenue expenditure. It is also one of the most important theoretical topic. It is also one of the most important deferred revenue expenditure, page number 82, where a certain revenue expenditure incurred is of such a nature that its benefit is likely to be spread over a certain number of years, or where it is of non-recurring or special nature and large in amount. Under such some circumstances, instead of debiting the entire amount to the profit and loss account of the year, it is just to be incurred. It may be spread over a number of years, appropriate among being charged to each year's profit and loss account. The remaining portion of the expenditure is carried forward and is known as capital expenditure or deferred revenue expenditure. See, we have some examples for deferred revenue expenditure. See examples: legal charges incurred while purchasing a fixed asset. See, when you are purchasing a fixed asset, at the time you go for legal advisor. At the time we have to pay some legal charges. That is a deferred revenue expenditure. See, second example, wages paid. Wages paid in making of fixed assets. Very important. Of course, when you are doing when you taking a fixed asset, at the time you should pay on some wages. Our next one, see, brokerage and stamp duty paid on acquisition of property. Of course, when you are purchasing some property, at that time you have to give some brokerage. For whom? Broker. That is very important. See, these are the examples for deferred revenue expenditure. Okay. Is any doubts for unit in unit one for non-trading concern? Is any doubts regarding receipts and payment account or income and expenditure account or deferred revenue expenditure? Is any doubts? Please make a message in chat box. Is any doubts? Should I go for problem oriented? Should I go for problem oriented? Okay. See, okay. I am going now. Preparation of final accounts of non-trading concern is very, please listen carefully. I will repeat once again. It is very, 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 very most important for your examination. It will be comes under 15 marks. Okay. Preparation of final accounts of non-trading concern. In this, ನೋಡಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನಾನ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು 15 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಪಕ್ಕಾ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಲಿಸನ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ. Okay. So, okay, I will explain. So, when you are doing a preparation of final accounts of non-trading concern, under these we have a 3 steps. One is receipts and payment accounts. One is receipts and payment account. Second one is income and expenditure account. And third one is balance sheet. Third one is balance sheet. Please, page number 86. Page number 86. See, first I will go for page number 91. That is the simple problems. Page number 91. Page number 91. I will go for simple problems. See, how will the following items appear in the final accounts of Mysore Sports Club? Already I told, a sports club are the example for the non-trading concern. Okay, stock of sports materials on 1/1/2009. That is the opening. That is a 2000. Then sports materials purchased during sale of old sports materials during the year 2009. That is 100. Sale of sports material, that is 800. Just this is a simple problem. Just this is a simple problem for you. Just for explanation. Just for explanation for income and expenditure. Okay. See, page number 92, we have a format of income and expenditure account. On the debit side, we are entering an expenditure column. On the debit side, we are mentioning an expenditure. On the credit side, we are mentioning income. On the debit side, we are mentioning expenditure. On the credit side, we are mentioning income column. Okay. See, in the question, stock of sports materials on 1/1/2009, that is opening. That is the opening. You have to mention that is the opening stock. That is 2000. Okay. On the debit side. Again, when you are purchasing, it will be calculated on the purchase basis. Purchase means what? Always you should add for that particular item. Okay. ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ನ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವೇರ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್, ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಡಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Very important. See, purchase during the year 2009, that is the opening stock. Okay. That is sports of materials, that is opening stock. When you are doing purchases, that is you should add on the opening stock. See, when it's a sale of sports material on 31/12, it is a closing stock. Clear cut, you should understand. So when it becomes on 1/1 means it is a opening, 31 means it is a closing. So you should deduct from the opening stock on expenditure debit side. Okay. See, your sale of sports materials, your sale of old sports material, that is a income. Okay. See, old sports materials you are selling. Means when you are selling, at the time you will get some profits. That is the income. So you have to take as a receipt, revenue receipt or revenue income. So we are mentioning that is on the credit side. Okay. Now we have to prepare a opening balance sheet and a closing balance sheet. When we are doing a opening balance sheet, at that time only we have to enter only beginning of the year. See, in this question we are mentioning only 2000. That is a opening. So that is a asset. Again, at the closing balance, at the closing balance sheet, we are only mentioning a sports material at the end of the year, that is 800. See, this is the basic example for you for non-trading concern, but now I will go for big one. Now I will go for big question, that is page number, I will explain once again. Okay, directly I will go for big question, page number 104. Page number 104. This is the most very important. This type of question will be given for examination. This question will be given for examination. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಬರೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, page number 104. Page number 104. I will repeat once again. Page number 104. These type of question will be come for examination. Okay, I will start. See, page number 104, question number 9. 15 marks. It will become around 15 marks, 1 5. This is very important question. This is very important question. Once again, I am telling these type of question will become for examination. So I will explain problem number 9. Cork Ball Club of Bellary was started from 1/1/2008. See, already I told the examples of non-trading concern, that is a sports club, hospital, or education institutions. But here, this is a corkball club, means it will be totally sports club. Okay, it is a non-trading concern problem. Okay, here we are here he gave a receipts and payment account for the year ended on 31/12/2008 as follows. In this question, receipts and payments are given. We have to prepare. See, in the adjustment, in the adjustment, we gave some adjustment 4 items. In that last, prepare. You have to prepare income and expenditure account and balance sheet. It's very important. It's very important. See, this type of question. Once again, I am telling this type of question will become on examination. See, some of the items are given in the receipt side, some of the items are given by the payment side. Okay, so I'm giving 4 adjustments in this problem. That is expenses outstanding and printing outstanding. Then subscription due, page number 104. Then sports equipment on 31/12/2008, valued 20,400, and postage stamps on rupees 40. Entrance fees and life membership fees are to be capitalized. Now I am starting income and expenditure account. While you are preparing income and expenditure account, at the time you should open of on the left hand side you should write expenditure amount. Right hand side you have to write income amount rupees. Okay, expenditure rupees, income rupees. In expenditure side, you have to mention which are those expenses are occurred in the business. That one you should write on the expenditure side. Except assets. Except assets, you should write which are those are given in the expenses. ಪೇಜ್ ನಂಬರ್ 105 ಬನ್ನಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾನೇನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್. ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರೀತಾ ಇದೀವಿ? ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಸೈಡ್. That is honorarium 4,000, others 4,000, printing 1,000. ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ನ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಕಡೆ ಟೂರ್ನಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಎನಿ ಫಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್. ಎನಿ ಫಂಡ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಫಂಡ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಎನಿ expenses are given. For example, see in this problem, tournament fund. At the time, we did not take tournament expenses on expenditure column. Okay. Rent. Next, salaries. Assets ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಶೀಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತದು ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್. ಈ ಸ್ಯಾಲ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿ, add outstanding. Why we have to add? See in the given in the adjustment. See salary given 2,400. Very important. And is adjustment ಅಲ್ಲಿ salary ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 2,400 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So you should take on add for salary. Next, postage. postage ಪುನಃ ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? At the end of the time ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ 31/12. When already I told 31/12 ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನದು? So it will be, you have to deduct from that is the closing stock. ಯಾವಾಗ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ you have to deduct. ಸೊ 40 rupees ನ 300 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ is any came for depreciation. See in this problem, sports equipment are came. There is a 20,400. In this problem, so sports equipment ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 25,400 ಇದೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 20,400 ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕತ್ತು? 5,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಇಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು? ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಈಗ ಅದೇ ತರ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೋತೀರಾ? ಫೀಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀರಾ? ತಗೋತೀರಾ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೋತಾ ಇದೀವಿ? ಫೀಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್. In other items you will go for directly for balance sheet liability side. Okay. ಆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ 6,000 ಇದೆ. ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗಿವನ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್. When it will be given in the adjustment outstanding, you should add for the particular item. Okay, you should add for particular item, which is that 5,000. So 5,000 means that is depreciation of sports equipment. Depreciation on sports equipment. In the payment side, it given 25,400, but in adjustment, it will given 20,400. So that is the difference amount. It should say 5,000. Okay. Okay. Now we are calculating on the income and expenditure account. In income and expenditure account, expenditure will get more than income. So it is treated as excess of expenditure over income. There is a difference amount. That is the difference amount 3,260. That is the difference amount 3,260. This is I explained about income and expenditure account. Is any doubts for income and expenditure account? Please chat in a chat box. I'll give 1 minute time. I'll give 1 minute time. If you have any doubt, please ask in a chat box. That is income and expenditure account. Otherwise, I will go for balance sheet. Okay, I will go for balance sheet. See, almost you only know. Now, Yes, this is deficit. Deficit also same. And another one is another word for deficit, excess of income, excess of expenditure over income. Okay, that is the another word for deficit. If case getting closing stock, yeah, that one postage. Postage. See, when you are giving a closing date, at that time you have to deduct from that particular item, that is a closing. That is 5,000 means what? That is a depreciation. We are calculating depreciation. Okay. Here we don't have any option for board. Okay. I will go for balance sheet. So balance sheet, in the question only given 25,400, and the asset side, sports equipment, that is a 25,400. Okay, now I am going for balance sheet. See, there is the outstanding. First heading, it is outstanding expenses. I given in the question, given in the adjustment. Given in the adjustment, we are getting some outstanding. That one you should take on the liability side. ಯಾವ್ದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ. ಯಾವ್ದಾವ್ದು ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ. ಸಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ 2,400 and outstanding printing, and it is also given 1,000. Total it is a 3,400. Already I told, see any fund related to any expenses you have to deduct on liability side on the balance sheet. See, tournament fund, that is a 10,000. Tournament expenses ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಡಿಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Okay. Next, endowment fund. Endowment fund. In that we have capital fund. In that donation will become. In that life membership will become. In that entrance fees also will come on the endowment fund heading. ಎಂಡೋಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಡೊನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೈಫ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? ಎಂಡೋಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀರಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಸಹ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಹೆಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಈಗ ಡೆಫಿಸಿಟ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್, ಅಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಯು ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಡೆಫಿಸಿಟ್. Deficit means what? Less. Very good. In case any surplus you became, surplus ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಸರಿನಾ? ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಡೆಫಿಸಿಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಡಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಫಂಡ್. We are deducting from the capital fund. So this is on liability side. Next we are going for asset side. Next we are going for asset side. Asset side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ? ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಯಾವುದೇ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಡೆಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟೇಜ್. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್, ಆ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಡಿಪ್ರಿಷನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀತೀರಾ. ಡಿಪ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ. ಇವಾಗ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್. Ninth one, I think it will be come for examination. This type of question will be come for examination. Okay. Just two three questions ಇದೆ. Just you go for reference that one. See, I will explain another problem, that is question number 12, page number 111. Page number 111. Page number 111. I will explain one type of question. Page number 111. Okay, good. See, in this question, we are given balance sheet and receipts and payment account. In this question, giving balance sheet and receipts and payment account, and another one is adjustment. ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ, ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, so already I told, when you are doing an non-trading concern, at the time you have to open a two steps, that is income and expenditure account, and another one is balance sheet. Okay, so now I am starting income expenditure account. See, when you take an income and expenditure, at the time you have to know only the receipts and payment account. ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ, ಅವಾಗ ಬರೀ ರಿಸಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ನ ನೋಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ನ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ as a balance sheet as a last year. When you are considering a last year, at the time you can deduct from the particular item. Okay, now I am explaining. See, there is sundry expenses. See, we are doing 2008. We are doing a 2008 problem. At the time, we are not taken any 2007 item. 2007 items na ನೀವು ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಬಾರದು, because that is the last year. Receipts and payment 2008 ಮತ್ತೆ 2007 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ 2007 ನ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು 2008 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Okay, once again I will explain. See, receipts and payment account ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಇಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಾ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. 2008. ಸೊ 2008 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ನ ನೀವಾಗ 2007 items ನ ನೀವು ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು. When that is receipts and payments are given, that is 2007, that is the last year, you should not take any last year item. Okay, next salaries to staff. Salary to staff 4,400. Just you should come for adjustment. See, staff salary outstanding. If any item it will come for outstanding, you can add to the particular item. So ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, 4,800 ಬಂತು. Yes, only current year. You should take only as a current year. Next, subscription to newspaper. Next, refreshment expenses. All expenses you should write on the expenditure side. Okay. See, investment will not come because that is a asset. Investment will not come. That is a asset. Very important. You should listen carefully. Okay. Next, say bank loan will also not come. Next, closing balance, that is also not come. Okay. In the adjustment, I given an interest on bank loan. When interest on bank loan, it will be written on expenditure side. Okay. Depreciation is also you write. That is a building 4,000. Then depreciation of furniture you should write on 1,000. Very important. So this is an expenditure side. ಇಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ವಿ, ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದ್ವಿ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಅಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ see a receipt side items. Okay, do not take any opening balance. Do not take any opening balance ಎಲ್ಲೂ ತಗೊಳಕ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ. Okay, subscription. ಇನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸರ್ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. We have to write on income side. After that we will go for surplus or deficit. Okay, ಈಗ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್. ಔಟ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿನ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. We have to add for salary. Outstanding means what? You have to add for the particular item. If salary gave means you should add for salary. Okay. See, I'm going subscription. See, when you are going for subscription, is very important. When you are going for subscription, is received for the current year. When you go for subscription, that is 17,600. That is 17,600. That is a printed mistake here. Which are given in the balance sheet 2008. You have to observe balance sheet on liability side. That is a 2008 one. Add. And again, you should add subscription outstanding given in the adjustment. Given in the adjustment. ಅದೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ entrance fees. See, in the adjustment 50% of the entrance fees received to be capitalized. 50% ಮಾತ್ರ capitalize ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. In 50% it should be treated as revenue income. Remaining 50% is treated as revenue income. And entrance fees 400 ಇದೆ. 400 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಫ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 50% ಅಂದ್ರೆ 200. ಓಕೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ? 4,000 ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, in the balance sheet rent receivable giving, that is a last year. 2007 means it is a last year. You should deduct from the rent, that is a 400. 3,600 you will get on rent received amount. Next, sale of old newspaper, it will be income. Receipts from refreshment, that is also income. See, in this problem, income side will get on more number. When comparing on expenditure, we are getting more total amount will become on income. This 4,000 means rent received. Rent 4,000. Okay. In this problem, we have to the difference amount, that is excess of income or expenditure, that is 9,200. That is a surplus amount. Surplus amount only 9,200. Now I will go for balance sheet. Very good. Surplus means we have to add. Very good. Next, balance sheet. See, in a balance sheet, already I told, first we have to write outstandings. See, in this problem, out salary are given, you should directly write on liability side. Next, outstanding subscription, that is a 2,800. Next, bank loan. But in bank loan, you already you paid an interest. Already you paid on interest on 8,000. See, bank loan is 20,000. Another one is 8,000. See, already you paid on repaid. That is the 8,000. Important. See, bank loan is 20,000. That is bank loan repaid. Printed mistake ಆಗಿದೆ. Bank loan repaid ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅದನ್ನ. 8,000 ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ನ repaid ಅಂತ ಬರೀದೆ. Bank loan repaid ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. You have to write on bank loan repaid. Okay, bank loan repaid ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಅದೇ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀವು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ? You should add. See, interest account on bank loan. That is, you should add for the bank loan. Then you will get on outer column. It is the 14,400. Next heading, capital fund. In that is, opening capital fund is 61,000. Entrance fees half amount, that is 200. Then you will already I told came means you should add for the capital fund. Okay. Next, asset side. Surplus means add. Deficit means less. 8,000 that is a bank loan repaid. 8 that is bank loan repaid. Given in the payment side. Given in the payment side that is bank loan. That is bank loan repaid. You have to write down in your textbook. There is a printed mistake. You have to write down bank loan repaid. Okay. Okay, now I am going for asset side. See, first one is cash. Cash is 6,000. Next, you have to write a current year's subscriptions. You have to write on the asset side on current year's outstanding subscription, that is 1,000, and investment is 10,000. Furniture you should write on 12,000. Then you should take it as depreciation. You should deduct from that depreciation for the particular asset. Means furniture. Then building 64,000. Again depreciation will become, you have to deduct from the 64 to 4,000. It is a 60,000. Now you should do a tally, that is 88,000. Okay. Is any doubts? Just just ask in chat box only. I will explain. Once again, I will explain. If any doubt, you can ask. I will explain. Is any doubts? I will explain once again. Any doubts? I will explain once again. 17,600, that is printed mistake. That is 17,600. There is not mentioned in the question. You have to write. You have to write. That is 2008 amount. See in the question. In the question, receipts and payment side. Receipt side, they are not mentioned 2008 amount. That is 17,600. Okay, opening capital fund. That is given in the liability side. Opening capital fund. Opening capital fund, it means given in the balance sheet liability side, that is a capital fund, that is a opening. That is a opening capital fund, 61,000. And you already I told, for capital fund you have to take an entrance fees, life fees, donation. But in this question, only entrance fees are given. Entrance fees are given, and you have to add for surplus. 6,000, that is a cash. 6,000, that is cash. Given in the closing balance. Given in the given in the payment side, that is a closing balance. That is a closing balance. That is you treat it as cash. Closing balance means you should always treat it as a cash. See balance sheet. See, that is 61,500. 61,500. That is not 61,500. That is 61,000. That is 61,000. We have a lot of mistakes. We have lot of mistakes in textbooks. That is capital fund. It is 61,000, not 61,500. Is any doubts? Is any doubts? If you have any doubts, means I will explain once again. Which one? Which one you have to explain once again? Kirtana, Taslim. Which one you want? You have to mention capital fund. See, capital fund that is 61,000. Capital fund that is not 61,500. That is 61,000. For capital fund, you should take an entrance fees. Subscription, very good. Subscription, which is a very important thing, concern. See, subscription in the receipt side are giving 2007, 2008, 2009. 2008, that is 17,600, is not mentioned in your textbook. So you have on the 2008, you have to write on 17,600. Subscription to the receipts and payment column ಅಲ್ಲಿ subscription 2800 ಅಂತ. So first you have to write, then you will get a clear picture. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ printed mistake is any doubts for today's class? If you have any doubts, please ask in chat box. I will explain today. Amount 61,000, very good. That is not 61,500. Given in the balance sheet liability side, capital fund, that is not 61,500. That is you should make on 61,000. That is not 61,500. You should write on 61,000 on behalf of 61,500. See, that is a ad subscription, that is 1,000. Given in the adjustment. Given in the adjustment, that is 1,000, not 1,600. 17,600 ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಬುಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Balance sheet. Balance sheet, already told which are those liabilities that you on balance sheet on liability side, including the capital fund and outstanding which are given in the adjustments. That all you have to write on liability side, and asset side you have to write only assets. Only you have to write on assets, which is that advance 1,600. 1,600. See, that is 1,600 is last year, 2007. That is not an advance. That is you should treat it as last year. That is you should treat it as last year. That one you are not taken into the problem. Already I told, when you are doing a non-trading concern, only you have to take a present year. Subscription. Already I told, for subscription you take 17,600. In the textbook there is not mentioned 17,600. You should write in front of 2008. 2008 in front of, you should write 17,600. Further you should add 1,000, that is a outside subscription in the last year, received in the last year. That is, you should add for the subscription, and also you should guarantee a subscription given in the adjustment. Okay, 9,200, that is a difference amount. That is a difference amount when you are calculating income and expenditure. See, income and expenditure, income column ಅಲ್ಲಿ more than amount to expenditure. Expenditure ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So you have to take a difference of income and expenditure, that is a 9,200, that is a excess of income. Okay, that is also known as surplus. Yes, only you have to take current year. Only you should take on current, that's it. Last year if you have to deduct means it will become zero only. So we not take any last year. Which one? See, capital fund, that is a liability item. You have to take on liability item. Don't take any expenditure or any incomes on the last year items. Okay, don't take any expenses, don't take out any expenditure or any income amount on the basis of last year. Only you should take on assets or liabilities or any fund. That amount you should take on the balance sheet amount. Is any doubts? Any doubts? I'll give last 1 minute time. I will give last 1 minute time. Is any doubts? Last 1 minute time. Is any doubts? ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಫಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ 61,500 ಅಂತ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ 61,000 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 61,500 ನ ಕಾಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 61,000 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. I will close today's session. Tomorrow I will go for explanation for single entry system. Tomorrow I will go for single entry system. Okay. Okay. Once again, thank you. Have a nice day.